Hi everyone. Yeah, welcome to my YouTube channel once again. I want to share with you on how to convert your contacts into deals. I created a video where I showed you how to mass convert your leads to deals in Zoho CRM. But if you've noticed, you cannot do that for your contact module. So that is why there is another way you can get that done. Trust me, I'm all about simple things like automating the simplest thing in your Zoho CRM. So why can't we automate that also? If we can automate for leads, there should be a way we can automate for contacts. So let's say you want to make a particular set of contacts convert into deal and they are actually much and you cannot do them manually. There is an automated way to do it. Trust me, I am always there. I'm always available to teach you anything in your Zoho CRM. So let's get to it. So right now I'm in my Zoho CRM account, and how do we turn multiple contacts into deals in Zoho CRM? That is very simple. The way we have leads, the way we have mass convert in leads, if you've noticed, we do not have that in Zoho CRM. We do not have that in the contact module, like I said. So when you go to your actions, you can mass convert your leads, but in in the contact module you cannot mass convert, and that's very sad, but there is a workaround for this. So all you need to do is you need to go to your the settings icon, then you go to automations, then you go to your workflow rules. So yes, we are going to be building an automation for this, and it's a very simple automation. So how do we create the workflow rule for this? Then you click create rule, then we are going to click the module contact, and we are going to name this create create deals. Yes, we are going to name this create deals, and we're going to click on next. Then when do we want this workflow to be executed? Yes, we want to execute this workflow with record action. Then it should be create or edit. No, we are not going to repeat this workflow whenever this contact is. You should not click on this box, because that means that if anything is edited in that contact, this workflow is going to be triggered, and honestly you do not want that. So you just click on next, and you have to pick in the criteria you want. So when, at which particular point in your sales process do you want your contact to be moved into deals, or do you want your contact to be created as deals? So how do we do this? I want to use the criteria for lead source. So if my lead source is um let's say my lead source is an employee referral or an external referral, then I click on done. Then I want to click on create record. So for the instant action, I'm going to click on create record, and now I can be able to click which record do I want to create. Now I'm going to click on the deals module. So you actually do this for whichever one. If you want to create record for accounts, for each for a set of contacts that have gotten to a particular stage, or you want to create records for deals. So whichever way you want to go about this, but we are picking deals. We are working with deals right now. So we pick deals, and this is where the work is. You have to be very careful here, because this is where every of this automation, the deal creation will be. This is where the fields are going to be created for each of the deals in these automations. So now let's do this. So the module is deals, and the layout is standard. Yes, we are leaving that. Then the deal owner should be the user, and we are picking in me. You can pick in whichever user you want to use, and the deal name. Now for the deal name, you can type in hash, then it brings out all of the contact information. So what do you want to use as the deal name for each of these deals in Zoho CRM. So let's say I want to use is their company. Okay, no. Okay, so let's say I want to use their contact name as the deal name in the CRM. So you can use whatever, even if it's a custom field, you can use it. You can use the company name if you have that field already. You can use the business name if there's another field for business name. Whatever field suits you, you can use it. Just make sure that that field is already created in Zoho CRM. So you want to click on the closing dates, and we are picking the trigger date plus, so I believe after 60 days we should be able to close this deal. That's the meaning of the closing date. So let's pick the trigger date plus 60 days. So that means when this record is created, then add 60 days to that day. That is when this trigger the closing dates will be set to. So we are picking a pipeline, and we are picking my normal pipeline, my marketing pipeline. Then the account name. Now this account name, you can use the company's name, you can use the contact name, whichever one you want, whichever one you feel you'll be able to be able to trace, or you'll be able to remember more. Okay, so for the account name, yeah, you pick the account name, and that is already typed in there. So for the stage, you can decide what stage of your pipeline you want this deal to be in. So for this particular pipeline, I want them to be in the second stage, which is the lead qualification stage. So I'm going to click on that. And after I'm done with that, after I've made sure that everything is correct and everything looks good, I'm going to click on save. And you can also add more fields if you want, but I'm going to leave it this way, and I'm going to click on save. So now you've created a workflow rule whereby if any contact is marked, if their lead source is whether external referral or employee referral, they are going to be created as due immediately. That's very nice, honestly. Yeah, I love automated work. Like I do not need to lift a finger. Yeah, so that is why you can. So now you can click on save. Okay, and that is it. And that is how to create a workflow rule for your automated creation of deals. Yeah, so please do not forget to like this video and also subscribe to this channel to get notifications when I drop in another amazing video. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.